So before we get into Mac McClung, we were on the topic of the Mavs Grizzlies game, but the Mavs announced its starting lineup for their game against the Pelicans. Did not have Klay Thompson in the starting lineup. Instead, D'Angelo Russell is starting in his place. So after hearing that news, how do you guys feel about the way Klay Thompson's career is going and then him not being in the starting lineup, Mace?
Man, I think when it comes to Klay Thompson, they're gonna blame it all on Megan Thee Stallion. You know how this goes. People always look for somebody to blame. I think he's just at the tail end of his career. Um, I would have liked to see him play much better. I have very high hopes for Klay Thompson on Dallas being one of my favorite players, as well as going to one of my favorite organizations. You know, I got a lot of teams that I like, but him being at Dallas, I was expecting him to ball out. I thought, but with Kyrie not there, I could see a lot of reasons why he's not thriving the way he could. But it's no excuse. He's a professional. He's a three-time NBA champion. Might be four. Is it four or three? It,
Four.
yeah, he's a four-time NBA champion. And somebody like Klay, you just expect to play a little bit better. But I'm not surprised that they benched him because you can't have him out there stinking it up, especially not in a D. And he's walking around with one of the hottest women from the state of Texas. So he just got to play better. But I could definitely see them trying to blame it on Megan Thee Stallion.
Sorry, I was just looking at some numbers real quick. So Klay Thompson right now is averaging 8 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 34% from the field. 29% from three point range. This is probably the worst numbers of his career. Probably. Klay Thompson averages more, he usually averages more 30, 40% from three. He's only averaging 34% from the field, period. And lower than 30% from three and less than 10 points. He's had to make a decision, man. Like, yo, as a coach, as Jason Kidd is like, yo, bro, this is, and like May said, Father Time catches up to people, some quicker than others. You know what I'm saying? And this is just not really we kind of seen it towards the tail end of Golden State when he wasn't playing good. That's the reason Golden State then re-sign him. Last year we seen some flares of him doing decent with Dallas. But this year, from these numbers, I'm not going to sit and act like I've seen all the Dallas games.